Shalom. Brother Kabah back on GMS lesson. GMS keep pushing. Before I go any further, I give all praise, honor, and glory to the Heavenly Father's only begotten Son, Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rakakwadash. Double honors to our apostles and elders of Great Millstone for teaching us His truth according to the Bible and rule well. And now, Shalom, not a sincere argument toward the four corners of the earth, pushing His truth, due diligence, and sincerity and charity. And now, Shalom, all you sincere followers, believers of Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, not just hearers of the word, but doers as well, you men, women, and children, and hopeful elect. Shalom. In this article, not article, what is it? It's an article. Alright, was sent to me this morning. Alright, and it's in the Uncut, alright, one of these Instagram sites or whatever. It says, woman was stabbed 6 times by her crazy friend. And scriptures speak about friends and how to go about having friends or knowing what a true friend is. Okay, let's see if I can read some of this. It says, the reason for being stabbed 6 times, Dijon Dejanay, I'm assuming that's the name. It says, hey to all my social media family and friends, I was recently stabbed 6 times by someone whom I call my friend. Basically what happened was I asked her to help me find my phone. She agreed. She found my phone before me, refused to tell me where it was because it was right in my face. As she stated, I continued to say, if you see where my phone is, why can't you just tell me? And I call her crazy. I started to give up looking, but sure enough, 2 minutes later, I was able to locate it. I told her, you could have told me where it was. You act crazy. She replied, I'll show you crazy. Proceeds to the kitchen to grab a knife and said, Abby, you better put that knife down. She said, no, I'll show you crazy. And before I could even respond, she started stabbing me and she wouldn't stop. I'm currently in the hospital at Jackson Memorial, Miami, Florida, where I'm suffering with 6 stab wounds, 2 in the chest, 2 in my stomach, and 2 in my arms. As I lay here in the hospital, I'm in so much pain mentally and physically. And I'm assuming this is the individual who stabbed that woman up. All right. And I got this preset right here. Matter of fact, I'll just read it from right here. This is Sirach 6 and 7. It says, if thou wouldest get a friend, prove him first, and be not hasty to credit him. And that's something that a lot of people fail to realize. When you get a friend, you got to prove that friend. That friend has to be tried, knowing that they're going to be loyal, knowing that they're not going to turn on you, knowing that they got your best interest at heart, in the mind. And a lot of friends, people call friends, aren't really friends when you sit back and analyze and measure things up. I know, when I was coming up, I had so-called friends, man. I had so-called friends. It was just friends just for the moment. Friends because you may have had money, or friends because you may have been the one that the women want to be around, or just whatever the case may be. This guy wasn't a friend for reasons like that. Okay. And when I came into his truth, I realized this dude was no friend. All right. He didn't have my true best interests at heart. And that's something that you got to realize, man. It says, verse 8, it says, for some man is a friend for his own occasion. Look, this is man and woman. All right. This is not just man, it's man and woman. All right, it says, for some man is a friend for his own occasion and will not abide in the day of trouble. Yeah, so some people are just a friend for their benefit, for their, for what they're gonna get out of it. And when you catch hell, they're gonna flee. They're not gonna be there to help you, right? Oh man, I need help moving. Yeah, man, I'm about to get up. I'm about to go do this. I'm about to go do that. I would help you, bro. Or girl, I would help you, but I got something to do. I gotta take my grandmother somewhere. Whatever the case may be. All right. Verse 9 says, "And there is a friend who being turned to an enmity, and strife will discover thy reproach." Okay. It says, "And there is a friend." So all these, hold on a second. All right. So, "And there's a friend who being returned to enmity, and strife will discover thy reproach. And again, some friend is a companion at the table and will not continue in the day of affliction." So that's why you have to take your time and analyzing what a friend is. Okay? You can't just credit someone who wants to be nice to you. You can't just credit someone who wants to hang around you all the time. What's the reason? What's behind it? Because people are crazy. People are crazy, man. People are losing it. Scriptures tell that in Matthew the 24th chapter. Especially in these times we're living in. It's Matthew 24:12. It says, "And because iniquity shall abound, sin upon sin, the love of many shall wax cold." Now she didn't hold back, man. She was jabbing her up. Okay? She was jabbing her up, man. That's how she showed her friend love. Once again, Romans 15:4, "The things that was written for time was written for our learning." What do we have as so-called Negroes, Latinos, Native American Indians, Israelites according to the Bible? We have the scriptures. We have the scriptures, man. And the closer and closer we get to the end of Esau, Edom's rulership, you see how valuable this word is. You're supposed to see how valuable this word is, man. Because your life hangs in the balance. These scriptures give you discernment, what to say, what not to say, how to deal, how not to deal, who to trust and who not to trust, man. Matthew 24:12, "And because iniquity shall abound, the love of many shall wax cold." Look at that, man. Twice in the stomach, twice in the chest, and twice in the arm. Hey, but that's the Lord, right? Yahweh Shem Shai said, what? They womb and they heal. Okay? 1 Samuel 2 and let me see now. What's the other one at? Is that Deuteronomy? I seem to bring this out almost in every lesson. Yep. This is Deuteronomy 32 verse 39. "See now that I, even I, am He, and there is no God with me. I kill and I make alive. I wound and I heal. Neither is there any that can deliver out of my hand." So that's the Lord speaking. So the Lord was the one that was okay with this woman being stabbed up 6 times. Okay? And a lot of these women, they need guidance. They need direction. And I don't know if she has a man or if she's married. All right? But, she needed some type of direction on what a true friend was. But now I think she's starting to, understand. Like Apostle Bar say, what words don't teach, adversity will. And adversity came upon her, man. So, That's all I got on that, man. Lord willing, that's edifying. Until next time, I say shalom.